Hey YouTubers, Faith Mata here. I'm out at Sycamore today and my usual stomping grounds, and I'm bringing you a little bit different type of video today. Hope you enjoy this one. I have really some important news and I wanted to share it with you, and it seemed like a good time. So I want you to meet somebody. Let me turn you around here. Meet Ibis Ripmo. This is my new bike. I just bought her a few days ago, and let me show you some stuff here. A little hard to film by myself. It'd be better if I had a cameraman, but I don't. So this is the 2022 Ibis Ripmo. She's carbon. She's got the Kashima coat on the Fox 36 fork in the front. I think it's 160 millimeters of travel there. And in the back, same thing, Kashima coating. I think it's 140 travel in the back here. And she got the big rotors. I think it's, was it 203 or something like that. She got the 4-piston brakes. Got the bike yoke dropper, which if you're a guy, this will smash your nuts. It comes up really hard and fast. Good thing I'm not a dude. And I threw my rev grips on and my Specialized saddle. And here's the thing, she's got 29ers. This is my first experience with 29ers, and I always thought they were not going to work for me. I'm super short, as most of you know. I'm 4'11", but these 29ers, I'd heard nothing but good stuff about them, that they smash downhills, they roll over everything. But I'd also heard that you can't do as tight technical maneuvers. And I've heard that's not true, and from what I've experienced so far in test riding this bike, I don't find that to be true at all either. So I'm pretty impressed, and I was like the last person in the world who was willing to go with 29ers, but kind of glad I did. They're 2.5 width, so I can go a little wider in the front, but not the back. The back it'll rub if you go any larger in the width there. So I just wanted to introduce you. Beautiful blue color. Hope you can see her, how good she is. I had to adjust some stuff, but what I really like, being short, is this straight seat tube. My Trek, if you've ever noticed, has a kink in the seat tube, so minimum and maximum insertion is a big deal. And being as short as I am, the dropper post was always an issue for me. I'd go with the 75 millimeter of travel, but then I was pulling it out past the minimum insertion, and that can crack the seat tube, as I'm sure you know. So I couldn't get anywhere with bikes that had kinks in the seat tube. So this one allows me to take that post, shove it all the way in there, and then it works for me. So pretty much any dropper I can probably work with in that case. So I will take you on a little bit of a spin just to give you a feel for it, but just wanted to do my unveiling here. She's beautiful. All right, let's go. All right, guys, I'm just going to take you through a couple of my favorite sections out here, just to give you my impressions of the handling as I go. So, your little jump, super poppy with the bike, not hard to get off the ground. The Assegai tires, which are on here, it's my first experience with these as well, and they're almost as good as the Maxi Minion in terms of traction, although I would call it a tad bit less, but still decent enough to run and a little less resistance. All the bumps are smoothed out because of the carbon frame. It absorbs all of that. I have to hold this bike back a lot too, because she really goes with these 29ers. They go a lot faster on the downhills. So, and this is one of the top bikes in terms of climbing as far as enduro goes. And she's doesn't make it easy to climb, I wouldn't say, but easier. Trying to climb with my Trek is like trying to pedal an anvil uphill. It's pretty rough. It made me a good climber, but you know, it's pretty brutal. Got the Ibis hubs, which are pretty quiet. Brakes are quiet. I don't have all that slapping going around like I do on the Trek. So, it's much better.